are representing $3 to $5 million to the system. No wonder they don't want to let you go.
I am Oscar Grant.
I am Oscar Grant.
I am Oscar Grant.
I am Oscar Grant.
So it's time to stand. We got environmental issues.
And acknowledging the God. Is that all right? Somebody called it prayer time. In the name of the one God and in the name of his servants, dear brothers and sisters, we came here to Sacramento in peace, but we didn't come to play. We recognize the seriousness of this moment because many of us representing Black, Latino, Asian, Pacific Islander, poor white, we're suffering. But it appears as if those in power don't recognize the level of suffering that the people of this state are undergoing. It appears that there are issues that don't even show up on the radar of those who make and pass laws. Nobody wants to talk about the growing criminalization of young men of color. Nobody wants to talk about the racial profiling that's taking place in cities all over California. Nobody's talking about young black and brown children who are not achieving in public schools, even though billions of dollars are spent in public schools, yet our children continue to fail generation after generation, and now there's a school to prison pipeline, but nobody's talking about this. It's as if we're invisible. You send people to the state legislature, you've elected people, but when they get here, they sometimes get amnesia and are more interested in balancing budgets on the backs of the poor rather than serving the will and desires of the poor who sent them here. This is a very serious time. Our young people are being served with gang injunction status. People can just tag them and call them gang members without anybody being able to even defend themselves. If you call a young person a gang member, that opens up now laws that impact them in ways that we can't even imagine. Some of our mothers have grown used to traveling 200 and 300 miles to go and visit loved ones in state prisons that are built way out in places that nobody hardly lives. Then when our mothers get to state prison to visit their loved ones, sometimes they're being turned around because of lockdowns that are just arbitrary. You got to pay for phone calls with MCI, where they charge you money. And now you're paying the system double because criminalization of poor people has become the order of the day. But at some point, people have to stand up and say, enough is enough. Some of those who have been elected know better. Some of those who have been elected to public office know the game that's been played on people of color and poor people. Jerry Brown, the state attorney general, said some words back in 1997, and I'd like to repeat his words to you. He said in the Wall Street Journal that the U.S. incarceration binge is not tied to crime, but it's a strategy to control surplus population in a capitalistic system that's breaking down. He said that the war on drugs is really no war at all, it's really a business. He said, look at the whole criminal corrections game, which is a big piece of our economy. It's just an invention. Crime is being invented to put people to work. So many of our young brothers and sisters are worth more to the system locked up. And if they can get you in prison for 25 or 30 years at an expense of $50,000 a year, then they've got you now in your life in prison spending or representing $3 to $5 million to the system. No wonder they don't want to let you go. Somebody has determined that we're worth more locked up than we are on the street with an education. Do you know in the past 25 years, California has built 20 prisons and only one university. So when you talk about the priorities of the state, where are the priorities? They say in warfare, the first casualty is truth. Well, when you declared a war on drugs, that war has a black and brown and red face to it. Most of these leaders know the truth. But unfortunately, they are too afraid to speak because the system is set up to reward those who toe the party line and challenge those who refuse to bow down. And once you're a legislator and tagged with a soft on crime tag, that's the end of your political career. But we're here to say to the legislators, it's time to free up now. It's time that we back those who stand up and sit those down who refuse to do the right thing. So not only must we free our brothers and sisters that are locked away in prison houses, we've also got to free up some legislators. Some of them are in bondage.
That's right.
According to Webster's dictionary, a slave is one that is completely subservient to a dominating influence. One who is abjectly subservient to a specified person or influence.